Hello friends, welcome back to the studio. In case you're new here, my name's Heather. I'm the owner of a bookish small business called Charming Chapters, and in this week's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to make Kindle case inserts. Now, in case you aren't familiar with Kindle case inserts, they are decorative pieces of paper that you put in the back of a clear case which goes on your e-reader. Now, I have a Kindle, so I just call them Kindle inserts just out of habit, but you can use them on Kobos, Boox, Nooks, any kind of e-reader that you happen to have. So I'm going to teach you how to make those today. It's going to be a step-by-step tutorial. I'm going to go through, tell you all the different equipment that I use, the different materials, and that way you can create them at home for yourself, or if you're a small business owner and want to add them to your shop as well, you can definitely do that too. So first we're going to start with the different materials that I use. One of the most important things for making Kindle inserts is, of course, the printers. The printer that I use is an Epson EcoTank ET2850. I absolutely love it. It prints great quality items. The only downside to this particular printer is you can't use really thick papers in it. So if you want a really thick bookmark or different things like that, this is not the printer for you. Other than that, I absolutely love it. It does have the refillable ink tank, so your ink lasts forever. I've had it for about 3 years now, and I've only had to refill it twice. And that's amazing because I print stuff all the time, whether it's receipts for the business, Kindle case inserts, all kinds of different things. So if you're looking for a printer that is cost effective, helps save you some money, I definitely recommend the EcoTank 2850. Next, of course, you're going to need some paper to print your inserts on. I like to use a really nice quality paper. It's a paper from Epson, so it does coordinate with my printer, and it is their ultra premium presentation paper, and it is the matte version. It prints the most beautiful graphics. Everything's nice and crisp. The colors are bright, so I highly recommend using that for insert. It's just a hair thicker than normal cardstock, but it does work really well for laminating. I laminate all the inserts in our shop, so of course you're going to need some laminate too. I personally have two different options for the shop. I have a clear laminate, which is by the brand Avery. Then I also have a holographic star laminate option as well. Now for laminating, I do use a machine for my clear laminate. I think it just makes a nice smooth finish. And for that, I use a hot cold laminate machine. It has both the options for hot laminate and cold laminate. Personally, I prefer the cold laminate. It's really quick, really easy, and it doesn't have the really strong smell like you do with the hot laminate, but it is a nice machine to have just in case you do want the option to use hot laminate as well. And then the last three things that you're going to need for Kindle case inserts are, of course, a paper cutter if you want nice straight lines. We're also going to use a squeegee for our vinyl. And then if you prefer to have your corners rounded for your Kindle case insert, you'll also want a corner rounder paper punch. If you want to find any of the exact supplies that I use, I'll leave my Amazon affiliate link down below. You can find the exact brands and styles of everything that I'm going to show you how to use in the video here. Now, don't feel like you have to use all of these exact items. This is just what I personally have found that works the best for me and that my customers love for the inserts as well. So step one for making our insert, we need to print it out. With my shop personally, I do offer digital downloads that you can buy on both Etsy and our website if you'd like to buy any of our designs. You just purchase one file, and included in that file is 5 separate images where you can print out the exact size that you need for your Kindle, your e-reader, your tablet, whatever it may be. For all of the downloads in our shop, those each have 1 image per page. It just makes it a lot easier if you're looking for a certain size e-reader to print out. Now, when somebody orders a Kindle insert from my shop, I like to utilize the paper as much as I can, so I'll make up the designs to fit 2 inserts on a page if I can. For my personal Kindle, it is the Kindle Fire HD8, and that one is a little bit larger size, so I can't get 2 of that particular insert size on one page. So I'm going to print out 2 separate pages, and then I'm going to save the extra half for a later date when someone orders with a smaller size e-reader. Before you print your Kindle case inserts, one of the important things you want to do is to make sure that your printer setting and your computer are set to the correct settings for the paper that you're using. Personally, with my printer, I have to set everything to a premium matte paper setting, so I will change my printer setting to that, as well as on my computer. Also on my computer, under the print settings, there is an option to click high quality. You want to make sure you click on that high quality print setting as well, because it's going to make your image a lot crisper. The color is going to be nice and bright. So don't forget to set both your paper settings and click the high quality printing setting too. Today I'm printing out 2 designs, that way I can show you how I make both the holographic star finish and the clear finish. With the clear finish, like I said, I do use a laminate machine for that. So while our Kindle inserts are printing, I'm going to plug in that laminator machine and we're going to let that fire up here. It does have to warm up. It takes about 3-4 minutes for it to do that. So it'll be the perfect timing while everything is printing, and then we'll move on to laminating. our inserts, we've got the cats and plants as well as the dragon rider insert. As I mentioned before, I'm going to show you how to make two different finishes. Our first one we are going to make is our cats and plants. That one we are going to do a holographic star finish. I absolutely love how this one turns out with the rainbow. And for our dragon rider insert, we're going to make a clear finish. And for this one, we're going to use that cold laminate machine that I mentioned earlier. But before we start laminating, we need to cut everything in half. So we're going to cut both our laminate sheet as well as the inserts in half. We're going to set aside those extra materials. That way we can use those on a different project down the road and just help be a little more cost effective. Everything cut in half, we are going to start with our holographic finish on the cats and plants insert. I absolutely love this holographic finish. It is so easy to put on. I just like using a squeegee. It goes on nice and smooth. You hardly get any air bubbles. So we're going to put that on here. First thing we're going to do though is make sure that we brush off any dust and debris that might be on your insert, because you don't want to get a little pet hair or fuzzy in there and not realize it until the end. So we're going to brush this off and use our squeegee and gently apply the vinyl to it. Now for our dragon insert with the clear finish, we're going to start it the same way with the squeegee. We're going to start at about 1 inch just to get the vinyl to start applying to the bottom, and the machine will do the rest. All you have to do is keep an eye on it. So we've got the laminate applied to our insert. As you can tell, there is some extra laminate around it. I personally don't cut it down to size. I'm going to trim it down anyways. So you're going to see me put the insert face down like this on the cutting board. And what I'm doing there is trimming all this extra vinyl off. That way it doesn't stick to my paper cutter. I have learned in the past that sometimes it will pull the lines off my paper cutter. So that's why I do it face down first. And then we're going to flip it over and then cut it down to size. Now, depending on the case that you're using, you may need to trim it down more than the actual size of the device. I like to trim the insert down to 1/8 of an inch smaller than the actual device. It seems to fit in the clear cases just a little bit more. So to make sure that my designs are evenly spaced, I'm going to take 1/16 of an inch off of all the sides. So I'm going to cut it down to the size of the device, and then from there I like to go down and trim it 1/16 all the way around just to make sure I'm getting the design itself centered on the insert. Here are our finished inserts. So this is what it looks like with the holographic stars on it. I just love how it turns out. It adds such a fun touch. And then our clear one looks just like that. In case you haven't used a Kindle case insert before, they are so easy. You just take your clear case, and I find the easiest way is to put the insert in first. So you just pop it right into the clear case, and then you take your tablet or e-reader and then just pop it in afterwards. So it's just kind of a fun and inexpensive way to decorate your e-readers, your iPads, different things like that. And the fun thing with these are too, depending with the pattern that you have in the background, you can also add stickers in between too. Some people will put the stickers directly on the inserts. A lot of people like to just leave the backs on the stickers and then just slip them inside before putting the case on the e-reader. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video on how to make Kindle case inserts. They are such a fun and easy project. It's something you can do at home, do with your kids if they are into reading, or if you're a small business owner looking to add them to your own shop with your own and unique designs. It's a great way to showcase your artwork as well. As I mentioned earlier in the video, you can find all of these supplies and more listed down below with my Amazon affiliate link. And if you guys have any questions on this project or any other projects, leave me a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. If there are any other fun crafting, DIY, how-to videos that you guys would like to see, let me know down below as well. I would love to work on more creative projects with you. And if you're interested in connecting with other crafters and hands-on small business owners, also check out the link down below for my new Facebook group. It's called Creators Club, of course hosted by Charming Chapters. It's a brand new group. It's a fun place where you can connect with other people who like making artsy things as well. But that's going to be it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. We'll catch you guys again next week. Bye for now.